Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Ace Combat 4 Shattered Skies. So, this is a new playthrough that we are starting on the channel today. So, you might remember a little bit back, we did play through Ace Combat 7. And yeah, we beat Ace Combat. We played through Ace Combat 7. Yeah, wow, I cannot words. Anyways, welcome to Ace Combat 4. This was so Ace Combat 4 was the first of what's considered the golden trio of Ace Combat games. The golden trio being the PS4, the PS4 trio of Ace Combat games. Ace Combat 4, 5, and 0. So yeah, all three of the PS2 games are considered the best of the Ace Combat games. So we're gonna play through them. I have already played through this. As you can see, I have a save file right here. Yeah. So I am playing this on an emulator. I'm playing this on the PCS X2 emulator. Unfortunately, Ace Combat 4 is notorious for not emulating super well. I've tried my best to fix most of the issues, but some of the issues will still be present, which I'll explain once we actually get into the game. So you know what? Let's get into it. We're gonna do a special continue, because unlike in Ace Combat 7, the older games, actually even Ace Combat 6 had a special continue, which is essentially like a new game plus. If you select new game, it'll basically completely wipe all of your data, and you'll start all over from scratch. No money, no aircraft, no nothing. But Special Continue lets you keep all of the aircraft that you've already bought. So we're just gonna do a Special Continue because I don't feel like having to unlock all of the aircraft again. Let's do a Special Continue. SP Continue. and I gotta remember that well, I'm pretty sure this is the only game that has it titled SP Continue. I'm pretty sure other games have it titled SP New Game. So SP Continue is a bit of a misleading name, but whatever. Let's do it. We're gonna be playing on, let's see, what difficulty should we play on? I have beat this game on Ace, so I have beat this game on every difficulty. Well, every difficulty aside from easy, because easy is just easy. I started on normal. Man, I'm wasting. It's already been 4 minutes and I've done nothing. So let's just get into it. We're gonna play on. Let's just play on hard. I don't want to have to worry too much. So let's just play on hard.
I was just a child when the stars fell from the skies, but I remember how they built a cannon to destroy them, and in turn how that cannon brought war upon us. War was an abstract idea, nothing more than a show on TV. As a child, I only saw it as something that happened in some faraway land, until that final day of summer. One day while on my way to school, I looked up in the skies. A sound like distant thunder. In the blue skies far above me, contrails drew dizzying circles around in a crazy waltz. A battle in the beautiful skies far away. I could not tear my gaze away from them. A deafening roar. As if to graze the hills and streak past me. The fighters played the cat or the mouse in turn as they climbed swiftly into the sky. One fleeing plane fell out of the skies, spiraling and spewing orange flames to crash by the Cape. The same Cape where my family lived. Now they only live in my memories of days past. The victor circled around to confirm the kill. And on his craft, there was a large number 13 emblazoned in yellow. I will never forget this. The Allies retreated across the ocean before the onslaught of the enemy. Our little town in the heart of the mainland fell into deep isolation.
4 years after the planetfall of the Ulysses 1994 XF04 asteroids, Stonehenge, the Erusian weapon of mass destruction, was originally built to shoot down asteroids. Upon discovering its potential as an anti-aircraft weapon, the Erusians ruled the skies over the mainland. The ISAF's attempts to destroy Stonehenge through airstrikes failed. As a result, strategic positions on the mainland were lost. This in turn forced ISAF to evacuate from the east coast to North Point. ISAF GHQ is regrouping its remaining combat forces at North Point. However, the Erusians control most parts of the mainland, and they have forward deployed bombers to Wrigley Air Base, a former ISAF facility. This bomber force will attempt to deal a lethal blow to the ISAF at North Point from this strategic position.
The Usia continent. The Usia continent, North Point, September 19th, 2004.
Here is the current SITREP and your orders for deployment, effective immediately.
That's all written on the map.
Enemy agents destroyed our early warning radar network, allowing several dare bombers to penetrate our airspace. In 15 minutes, we expect this bomber formation to strike Allen Ford Air Base and then move on to targets at North Point. Our air defense forces are extremely weak at this point in time. Hence, our GHQ is a sitting duck. It is mission critical that you destroy the bombers and neutralize the threat before they get past Newfield Island. Remember, you are the first line of defense for North Point, and the fate of ISAF lies in your hands.
Alright then. Here we go. So, this is the first mission, and it's a standard first mission for Ace Combat. Destroy all enemy bombers. Destroy enemy bombers before they can attack your base. So yeah, if you saw from the cutscene, this was the original first game when Erusia decided to do a little trolling on the Usian continent. Because remember in Ace Combat 7 we were also fighting the Erusians. But now it was the original time we fought the Erusians. So yay! In the Continental War. So yeah. And fun fact, in the side story narrator's cutscene, yes, well, that's what the cutscene is like. That's what the narrator is called. He's just called side story narrator. He doesn't have a name. But yeah, he mentioned the sound of distant thunder. So, and fun fact, this game was called, in Europe, this game was called Ace Combat Distant Thunder. For some reason. That's not confusing at all. Alright, let's just get into this. So, okay, so real quick, for the hangar, when we choose to like either buy an aircraft or when selecting our aircraft, I'm going to be switching to software rendering mode, which renders the game in its original 480i resolution, as opposed to the 1440p that I'm running the game at. So you'll see the hangars in its low resolution like this, because otherwise it looks like this. Yeah, that does not look great, doesn't it? So that is an issue that is actually fixed in later versions of PCS X2, which is, the emulator I'm using. However, in later versions, another fix that I'm using does not work well. So yeah, so as with Ace Combat 7, we're gonna be progressing through the aircraft. Well, not really a tree. It's not a tree in this game. It's just like more of a horizontal line of aircraft. We're just going to be progressing through the list, or yeah, through the line of aircraft. So so for this mission, we're gonna start with the F4E, and our character canonically flies the F4 in this mission as well. So, yay, makes perfect sense. Let's just pick the F4. And the F4 doesn't really have many. It only has 2 special weapons, and they're both anti-ground. So both our special weapons will be useless for this mission. So it doesn't really matter what we use. Anyways, mission 1: Sitting Duck. Destroy all indicated targets. Also, yeah, I don't know why the cutscenes are so blurry. Why it's so blurry. Why some scenes are so blurry. I don't know why. I have no idea why that happens, but that's just a thing that happens. Nothing I can do about it. There's not anything I can do about it other than playing in software mode, which is, you know, again, 480i. Anyways, launch from the carrier, which is kind of a funny thing because the F4E variant of the Phantom, the F4E variant of the Phantom is not a carrier-capable aircraft.
Do you read? Your call sign is Mobius 1. We'll refer to you by this name at all times.
All right, we are Mobius 1.
My command. 6 bombers on vector 360 confirmed. Continue north to intercept.
Roger that, Sky Eye.
It's my birthday. A victory sure would be nice.
Happy birthday, Sky Eye! Woo! Let's give Sky Eye a victory for his birthday.
Mobius 1, engage.
Mobius 1, engage. That's one. I don't know why. That's just my favorite line from this game. Just Mobius 1, engage. It's just the delivery of that line. It's just no. It's just a really nice line. Anyway, let's take out these bombers. Let's take out these bears.
There's our welcoming party. Let your escorts handle them. This is Mobius 1, Fox 2. Where are the escort fighters?
All right, let's take out some of the fighters.
Bandit behind you.
Also, yeah, another issue another issue with the emulator is there's no explosions.
Heads up, enemy radar spotted.
There's no explosion, so you just like see the missiles just awkwardly. You can see our missiles just awkwardly hit the enemies, and then they just go into a puff of smoke and die. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Currently over city airspace.
Also, there's no clouds, but that's not really a concern for me. That's a bit less of a concern. Let's take these guys out. Alright, I think that's all the fighters dealt with. Or at least most of the fighters dealt with. Anyways, we're also going to be going after the named aces in this playthrough. So let's take out this bomber. Yep, look at that awkward puff of smoke, and he's just going down.
Locked on.
And
Mobius 1, Allenport Air Base is on the nose. 1 target remaining.
And if we want to go get the ace, he's to the north of the island, right there on the radar. There, F5E Wang. Wang, whatever. We're too fast. 800 knots, I guess. We're going 800 knots. I don't even know if the if the Phantom in real life can go 800 knots. But don't worry about it, I guess. I feel like the F4 in real life can't even actually go 800 knots. Anyways, let's just dogfight this guy. Come on, don't make me shoot you. I'm stalling. Careful stalling.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
You wanna go, buddy?
Bandits in gun
So yeah, annoyingly in this game, enemy aircraft love to get into turn fights, which is real annoying. Anyways, get out of here,
Mobius 1 shot down a
Wang.
bandit.
Get out of here. All right, he's dealt with. Let's go deal with the last bomber. Yeah, you like our nice blue ISAF F4 Phantom, that Mobius 1's iconic aircraft, at least in the early game. At least in the early game. Whoa! Watch out there. I missed. God damn it! I missed. I fired and I missed.
Radar lock.
Missiles away. All bombers
Good
down.
job, Mobius 1.
Mission accomplished. All bombers down. Mission accomplished.
Sky Eye, this is Alan Fort. Got visual on the downed bombers. Whose kill was that? Make sure to thank him.
That's a roundup. Let's go on home.
Let's go home. Nice.
Thanks to your
GG.
efforts, the enemy bomber strike was averted. However, our victory will be meaningless should you fail the next mission.
Okay. And it's an S rank. In this game, S ranks are mostly determined. S ranks are mostly determined by, almost entirely actually determined by just your score. So yeah, time doesn't really matter in this game. It's just mostly on score. Anyways, yay! S rank. Yeah. Let's continue. Cutscene with the narrator.
The war seemed to unfold in the blink of an eye. I don't remember exactly when the forces from the west occupied my town. I was too busy scanning the skies day after day, waiting for Yellow 13 to reappear. Before I knew it, everything changed. The language they taught us at school. Our friendly local sheriff disappeared and was replaced by foreign MPs. In the beginning, some people secretly tuned into broadcasts from North Point on their parabolic antennas. But as time passed, the broadcast no longer came in. Maybe the satellites were destroyed. All non-military computer networks were shut down. Gasoline was rationed to civilians. Though we lived in the 21st century, we were reduced to using crystal radios and horse-drawn carts. I moved in with my uncle in town, who used to be a taxi driver. Out of gasoline and out of work, my uncle did nothing but to drown himself in drink. I earned my keep by playing the harmonica in the town bar, the one thing I was good at. I'd play for sullen occupation soldiers in exchange for their charity and loose change, and used the money to support my uncle and myself. My uncle trash-talked the barkeep who catered to the enemy soldiers, but he never refused the money I brought home. As for myself, I had a crush on the barkeep's only daughter, who was a little older than me. Another day passed, yet still no sign of the fighter plane Yellow 13 in the skies above our town.
My guy, you are like 10 years old. Chill. Anyways, yeah, man, I couldn't even imagine what it's like to have your town occupied by an enemy, by enemy military. But yeah. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.